you capping, talking salsa? Do your words match your video? Well, hello, who's next? Can't nobody stop us cause we bucked and pride. Well, hello, who's next? Can't nobody stop us cause we bucked and pride. Well, hello, who's next? Are you capping, talking salsa? Do your words match your video? Well, hello, who's next? Can't nobody stop us cause we bucked and pride. Well, hello, who's next? Can't nobody stop us cause we bucked and pride. Well, hello, who's next? Are you capping, talking salsa? Do your words match your video? Well, hello, who's next? Can't nobody stop us cause we bucked and pride.
Salute, what's going on YouTube? It's your guys, Buck the Prime. We back, CT Cal. What's going on, bro?
Man, we got the CFP rankings. What y'all think we coming in at? It's gonna be very interesting. Very
Swank. I missed the live early.
What do you say?
He said I missed the live early. Was it that bad? I cut off when it got to the office. It was torture. What's good? Oh, they have the whole conversation. Never pass that up. So Peter says 16, same as AP. 14 or 15. Bad Mama C say 15. I said that we're going to be the highest ranked Big 12 team. Hey, Bip, see you ranking 14 from Good Food, Good Music.
Interesting.
17 last week, 15 this week from Dino.
Okay.
We're gonna be 16 to 14. I don't know how much they're gonna drop Tennessee. It's the SEC team. I don't think they're gonna drop them that far. What's good, everybody? What's up, Lawrence?
Were they 7? I think.
What's up, Maximum Power?
We dropped in our rankings, and our rankings are the only ones that matter.
Right? We gotta put our rankings up. Yeah, J Motion, what's good? Man, look, I just be like, score some points now. T-Cal, after what you showed on Patreon, please tell me to see you offense and saving the best for last. Salute, Dino.
No.
My love bus said 12 people are showing their support. We got 143 in here and 12 likes. Oh, that's
bananas
business. I hit the like button. I'm watching it on my TV too. Salute, Q Love. Appreciate that. Love it. Reek said he locked in. J Bo just said I stay ready so I don't have to get ready. You know what it is, man.
Are you my holiday candle lit? Oh yeah, we ready.
Honor, you better get your homework done.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let's get it. Let's get that homework done, son.
Matter of fact, this multiplication tables immediately.
Oh man, ooh, that's Seattle traffic too. Ooh, wee.
Terrible.
Salute, brothers. Right back at you. Right. Oh, Air Force. Like, man, you in here on the regular. We came back doing lives and you be here. But Neiman said 15. J Motion said I'd say 13. Oh, woo, that's put it right out there.
So this is the official, the only official one out there.
Buffton Prime, boy, Indiana at number 1, 10-0.
Man, I'll tell you what, man. All right, I got a question for the chat before we get into this. All right, I got a question before we get into this. Okay. Hypothetically, if you're willing to bet on a game that you really believed in, what would you bet? A week's worth of pay? A month's worth of pay? Multiple months worth of pay? Talk to me. Look. Few days? How many days worth of pay? How many days worth of pay?
How many days? So if you were making what, 100? Let's say you make.
No. It doesn't matter how much you're making. It's how much pay. If you got a week's worth of your pay, 2 weeks worth of your pay,
a month,
a
week. All right, Patricia.
Like that, week's worth. Did I find something to sell? It's about to be stocks at this point. MB, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Did you find something to sell?
Oh yeah, it's winter time. Every winter I go curly. I go curly every winter. Every winter.
Love and Liberty.
All day.
Love and Liberty wants to know what the payout. That's how they go judge how much they're willing to pay.
Okay, what the payout? You'll win 4 times your money. 4 times your money.
4 times your money.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you willing to bet a week worth of pay to win 4 times your money, Devin?
Oh, they are. Is it?
Oh, this is great, fat boy. That's great news.
Is this Ohio State platforms?
You can always send them our way.
He said a week, but if God tell me to, the month. Hey man. Hey man. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. None.
Lauren.
Half a day. A month. A month.
Ooh, some people go big. Month. I do it with stocks. All right, girl.
This is win or lose. Stocks you can lose a little bit. A month. There you go. 1 week. 1 week. 2 weeks. That's what I like. Okay. Week.
2 weeks to win 4 times the amount.
To double your money is a share. I'm taking out a loan so I can bet the mat. Wow. Okay. Shoot me a DM. I think we can be friends.
We can be friends. It's gonna take out the loan to bet the max out.
The investigation today. Nah.
Oh man, look.
Yeah, where is Cab? A week. So everybody's saying a week. Okay. Now what's hilarious? Look what just came in the mail. As we were talking about, let me make sure I put stuff out. Like, excuse me? What do you want? It's crazy. I'll be worried about them looking for me. They owe me money. I'm looking for them. Like, I need my bread. I've been nice. I need my bread. Candy bar A. Whatever it is.
I can bet candy bar.
Stocks. Yeah, I was like, man, should I just empty out the stock market? I ain't gonna lie, I'm in a dangerous place. I feel like they really are testing Indiana, like just disrespecting life. I gotta watch more film.
See what you're missing. See what they say that you ate.
Something's wrong. Yeah, I got that and some more. Week. You have the hotline for gamblers anonymous for some folks in here. We need it, man. Some nonsense. Looking for the fullback. They'll make something up. Trust me, it happened to me before. Yeah, they can't. They gonna have trouble. I've been sparing them. I can, if they said I owed whatever amount, I can X that amount just like that, because I can go back years. Oh no, I'm not getting audited by the IRS. I'm getting audited by the Department of Labor for a single member LLC. Like, okay.
That's crazy.
So, you know what? Matter of fact, we I'm gonna do a private live. They want to come do a site visit. Like, this is my office. You want to die?
Department of Labor.
Excuse me? I think I'm mistreating myself. But yeah, IRS audits are no fun. But I pay my accountants a lot of money, so we'll be all right. A week, all right, a week. So that's what we decided on. That's the week. Okay. If you win, will you buy us a steak dinner? I don't even know who that is. We cut out the shenanigans. There aren't too many teams that can hang with us for 4 quarters. I agree. 1,000%.
Hang with us for 4 quarters.
Who's being more disrespected? Indiana. They're undefeated in being disrespected. For sure. Yeah. I'm mentally. I'm not.
let them let them do what they do.
He reported me is crazy.
At the Department of Labor. Oh no, it was the oh man, bro.
And a half. Like I would have put money on this if it was Indiana minus 14 and a half. The fact it's plus 14 and a half is baffling. I don't proven all year that these people don't know what they're talking about. The experts, oh, you're in Dallas. We are doing great. I know that had to be a long flight.
Yeah, man, you made it to Dallas, Lord.
Ranking starts in 6 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, but we yeah.
Dito.
Indiana's clearly benefiting from a horrendous schedule. Is Colorado's schedule horrendous? Nobody say none. Just let them. Is Colorado's schedule horrendous?
That's wow.
28 hours. Oh my gosh.
Bro, where you flying from the moon? God, 28 hours?
Around the globe twice.
My God.
See how easy bait this is. Watch this. Uriah, don't run. In case you're not paying attention to your phone, Uriah, come out and play. Come out and play.
You got another one going at Indiana schedule. So who's got a tough schedule? That's what I want to know.
815. Bro. There's nothing we could show him. We could show him a signature on a playbook, and it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. See, now you're right. I just wanted to play. Yeah, super weird. Department of Labor. It's a single member LLC that they're doing it too. I don't.
Get out of the high school, made a call.
Yes. It's crazy that Uriah has not came back. Uriah, I just want to know. I just need you to answer that question. No. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. That's it. What's up?
What's up,
Yep. We got them at 14. Checking in from Compton. CU comes in at 15. Not a lot of room to move for CU this week. Well, K-State lost. BYU lost.
So they definitely get in front of K-State. I think they should be the highest ranked Big 12 team, honestly.
I can't put them above BYU. BYU lost one game. You can't penalize them for.
Let's see what some college football playoff rankings. They might put them back. They might move them backwards. You never know.
Saturday.
We will see about Indiana real soon.
You're right. Come back. Right, did not come back. Man,
he forgot to chat. He forgot to Google before he said that.
I just wanted to.
He Googled it and he was like, "Okay, I'm out."
Indiana one and done. That's interesting. India at one is a joke, right? There's a bunch of people that haven't watched Indiana. I love it. What would you do if Indiana gets blown out? I'd turn my alarm clock off and wake up because that's not happening in reality. I would roll over and go back to sleep. Like, what?
Florida fans say, "Boo, Notre Dame, boo." Is Indiana really that good?
Indiana had 4 top 25 teams on their schedule according to the preseason rankings. Yeah, but now all of a sudden, it's interesting. 80 likes is crazy.
Oh, crazy.
Crazy at it. Nope, can't say that.
Yeah, I mean,
no. This is us. This isn't. This is our rankings right here. These are our
left and prime. Yep, it's our rankings.
So we don't move it. We create our own. Uriah never came back. This is actually crazy. Boo, indeed, boo. See, the thing with Notre Dame is they haven't lost twice. They lost to NIU. They have been punching on teams since then. Like I gotta
Yeah, bro. Because I normally I'd be betting against Notre Dame, but I'm like, God, dog, that they've been winning and covering spreads. What's going on with Notre Dame?
Yeah. They've been punching on teams since then. You will see Saturday. You will see. Like, all these, you guys are on this channel for a reason, because y'all know I know what I'm talking about. I don't know why. I don't want to say too much, but I've been watching them, not just been watching all 22 all season. I watched every single Indiana. It's crazy.
Arizona State is interesting.
And it's just crazy. No one questions, is Ohio State that good? Like, but they escaped against Nebraska by 6. But nobody wants to question that. That's crazy. Like that. Like, it's not like they're a fluke. Like, they are like that. We'll have some breakdowns tomorrow. As long as I get enough time tomorrow. Because like, this is crazy. But I don't want the Lions to move too much. Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, hold up, bro. I need you to fuck the base. Like, what is this Buster Pride talking about?
Hey, Lawrence, you heard it here first. Bookmark. Michigan's going to beat Ohio State.
I agree. Just like I think Arizona State is going to beat BYU.
Michigan's going to beat Ohio State. You watch and see. In Will Johnson, Michigan's going to beat Ohio State. You'll see. All right. Ain't it supposed to be on now? No, it's closing right now. Closing right now.
No big. Yeah, you're a hater.
There you go.
Football playoff. Top 25. Presented by Goodyear.
Whoa.
2 Saturdays remain before championship weekend. Arguments for and against teams wind up being circular. Some like strength of schedule, then there's power rankings, there's football judgment. But moments come when you must prove your worth.
Indiana has that. DP, who's your favorite team?
Columbus. So far, they haven't been deemed just a product of the schedule. They figure to be in the top 5 tonight. But they might find out if they have margin for error by where BYU lands. Just how damaging can a single loss be? The Cougars
over Miami,
might have even put Boise State in position to play for a top 4 seed in a bye if they win their conference.
Yes,
just with a logjam of SEC teams, all of whom have beaten up on each other, even the ones that have only played one of them. And then there's one that hasn't played any of them yet. How will they stack up all of those guys? More arguments to settle over the next 2 weeks, the regular season. And of course, that will just birth new arguments on championship.
I don't know, bro.
Tripling
I don't care what you're on the channel for. You're going to do what I want on this channel. You got an issue? Lost your mind. What about us not being employees is like confusing to you? I don't know how that gets confusing. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how that's confusing. There's plenty of other channels for you. Not gonna lie. Unlimited channels. Unlimited ones. Not sure. That's gonna be a long day. We'll see.
A new landscape awaits. A new path to victory. This is where the line will end.
Michigan's gonna beat Ohio State. Just watch.
Yeah, Michigan gonna beat Ohio State. I agree.
You didn't talk about Colorado. Most of us wouldn't be here. There's plenty of channels that talk about Colorado that have 6 subscribers. You come here because you know that I'm like that. Can't nobody challenge that football like you. You know why you come here. Because the players come here. Because the players watch this channel. That's
why come on the channel. Shout out to the Block Bully.
There's other channels you can go that will see you with 6 subscribers. You got the wrong one. There's a difference here. Go elsewhere. Crazy as hell. Man, crazy.
3 more before the real ones come out on December 8th to determine who
Man, I don't know what he. Man, what?
13 people.
Nah, Lawrence.
Exactly, Jay. Appreciate it. I don't care if y'all talk Pop Warners.
We talk it all, right? Columbia, Coach K, everybody.
No, what he thought this was a game? Like, come on, man. I'm here. Just
Top 25. Reese Davis, Booger McFarland.
leave me alone. Let me chill.
You guys know me pretty well, right?
Oh,
MBJ crash it out. Yeah.
And I believe most of you understand how this works. This is not
Devin, you don't let MBJ crash out on us.
complex algorithm, but think of this as team.
better hope they win.
Go
Oh
through
my
this, make sure
gosh.
everybody's looking and ready for the reveal. The 12-team
Hilarious.
football playoff will look like this. It will feature the 5.
Appreciate you, G. Appreciate you.
So teams that win their
Yeah, you know they be.
games. Now, of those,
Yeah,
the
man.
ones that are
Very
the
calm.
highest
Like,
ranked
I'm
will
pretty
face into the
calm.
bracket seeded 1 through 4
Where
and
J-Dot took
first
off for
round
it.
byes. So that leaves 8
Man,
The champion will be seated either where they're ranked.
always.
If they are ranked below 12, they'll move into that 12th spot.
Man, unlimited
After
filler.
that,
That's
now
all they
like
do.
The rest of the bracket, you'll have 7 at-large
He
teams
said we
making
crashing
8
out.
first-round teams, and teams that are seeded 5 through 8 will get to play
Come on.
a home game. And how great is that going to be? A home playoff game in college
Yeah.
football.
Let's see what happens,
Something that
man.
never happened before.
We pull up
So
last week's play
these
rankings.
games will proceed through the bracket. There will be no reseeding, and ultimately, you'll play the national championship game. The quarterfinals and the semifinals will be played in the traditional giant.
Tulane was 25 last week.
Championship game presented by.
I don't think they'll be there. I think they're going to jump up.
Played on January 20th.
Never.
In Atlanta. So, look, I think everybody's getting this. There's a little bit of things when you look at a seed and the difference in the ranking that makes you do a double take, but I think people understand it for the most part.
You do know
So, what are you looking
Boise State
forward
lost
to
by
with
like
these rankings
what,
about
3
seed tonight?
to the
Two
number
losses
1 team in the country.
Georgia, Alabama,
Or
Ole Miss. I want to see how the committee ranks.
they shouldn't be ahead of Colorado.
One of them has beat the other one. They have all beaten each other.
And I moved
Who's gonna
Boise State
be
back. I think I have Colorado
top?
ahead of
I
them.
can't wait to see that.
But
Want to
they
see
lost
what happens with BYU. I mean,
to
not
Oregon
BYU, but
by
Boise
like 3
State.
points. I'm pretty sure it's 3 points.
BYU and Tennessee lost ahead of Boise State. Does Boise State finally get to move up a little bit? It seems like they've been stuck in that 12 to 13 area, and they haven't moved up because it's important to
Appreciate you, Monroe. Colorado wins out.
Four.
They play some
Now, if
outside.
Boise State can find a way to move up just a little bit, as the Big 12 is wide
They'll
open,
have
as
to-
the SEC is still wide open,
They'll have to be ranked
Boise State
above
might have a
Boise
chance
State.
to get a bye in the
If
first
they're ranked
round,
below
as
Boise
opposed
State,
to
then they can be out of the
playing
top
first
4.
week.
Yeah, I think it's definitely the SEC. The Big 12 versus
Appreciate you.
Boise debate is going to be a real one, especially if we see Arizona State in the mix tonight. Then
Yeah,
we
they-
now have 3 teams
Arizona
that are
State
all
definitely gonna be in the
vying
mix
for a
tonight.
spot
We already did
there
offer
in the Big
offenses.
12 that might get to the Big 12 title game. We'll see what happens, but the SEC, the pecking order. And I know we're going to have arguments. I'm already prepared to be angry tonight.
If they lose,
That's
then they're
okay.
conference championship. Boise State
Because
out.
there's going to be things that don't really make sense because this team beat this team and this team didn't play great against this team. This team is a better loss. I'm just curious to see how they see it right now because right now we're getting close to the end, especially as it
Colorado
relates
State
to
not gonna be able to
home
handle
games
their
and
team.
playoffs.
You know, probably
I don't
when
think
we
their
get to that
coaches
Sunday
won their
Sunday,
linebackers. And
I've sort
y'all
of
remember when we
outlined
watched Colorado
in the
State?
podcast what I think is
That
important,
defense was
how you evaluate. I'm interested to hear that
terrible.
because you can always
Yeah.
do just what you're talking about. Yeah, but
Always.
you know, this team strength of schedule. This team, oh, they beat them. You know, and to your point about stacking up those teams, Alabama beat Georgia, who beat Tennessee, who beat Alabama.
It's going to be
Definitely did
it's
that.
going to be fascinating.
It is going to be. So let's start to look at the rankings right now. We're going to do it a little differently tonight. We're going to show you all of the rankings and then show you how, if these were the final ones, how it would project into the bracket. So
Whoa.
college football,
They're just gonna
top
show it.
25 playoff rankings brought to you by Goodyear. And
That's not what you just
look
said.
at that. Another Big Ten team sneaking into the mix. Illinois making it.
We have them?
Amazing. That's going to be, it makes justifying where
No.
Penn State's at so much easier.
See,
Wow.
so cynical. UNLV. Now UNLV has a little bit of a tough road.
UNLV
to try to
was
get
in
to
last
the
time.
championship game. They don't play Colorado State. People have forgotten Colorado State hasn't lost a game in the Mountain West. That would be potentially.
Yeah. Colorado State's ahead of them.
Those are the teams that make it. Missouri, after a
Missouri.
heartbreaking loss to South Carolina, still ranked at number 23. Let's see 22. Wow.
Didn't Mizzou just lose?
Iowa State.
I forgot about Iowa State. They become
No.
now 8-2. They still have
They're
a path
irrelevant.
to the Big
Bro,
12.
how did Iowa State
And
go
this
from
speaks to
unranked
what I
to
was
ranked?
talking about with the
I
Big 12 being
I
wide open.
forgot
Still
because
look for Arizona
probably
Didn't
State
they
they
lose their
probably-
last game?
after winning
they
three in a
lost the
row.
last
Let's
two.
see if they're in here somewhere, bro.
Might be coming up soon, like now.
There's
I
Arizona
didn't know
State.
that, but I figured
Ooh,
had
they
to be
climb.
in
They
some
they
place.
they
Arizona
clumping that
State
Big 12
lost
together.
a couple of conference games, Greg,
We
so
had
they've
Iowa
been
State at
they've been
21.
roaring back strong.
Man, I'm so happy
Yeah,
to see this. So happy
Arizona
for Kenny
State at
Dillingham. This
15.
program, they deserve it. And they have a big opportunity this week as a favorite to host a
Well, why is
BYU team that
Missouri
might
in
be
there?
reeling a little bit. And this is the best team that no one's really talking about. They have a game changer at running back in Kansas.
Iowa State beat Cincy
Their
last week.
quarterback, Levitt, has done an amazing job this year. They have a go-to guy at wide receiver, and the defense is progressive.
Mizzou literally just lost
I'm really
their
happy
last
to
game.
see them in this spot. I'll tell you what,
They were out of the top 20, bro. How does that work?
That's the SEC, bro.
There's a burger now, and Tempe named that.
Tulane.
Tulane at 20. They jumped 5 spots.
Tulane Green Wave. Now Tulane and Army
Mensa?
set for the American Championship game.
How
Yeah,
about the game Tulane just had this weekend against Navy and what
They
their defense
punched
did,
them.
holding Navy to 113 total
that's a
yards.
scary team. I would not want to
Tulane,
play.
yeah.
There they are. Army also up 5 spots, undefeated. Army non-conference game against
We had Army
Notre
at
Dame
20.
that really could help their resume. Their second easiest schedule in the
Are we about to be
entire country up to this
disrespected?
point. Big
South
game
Carolina.
coming up for them against the
Hey,
Fighting Irish at Yankee
Tulane's
Stadium.
scary.
South Carolina, 3 tough, close losses, but they
Just
moved
lost.
up 3 spots to number 18. That's 17.
They
Clemson
booted
Tigers
Kansas State all the way out.
play a week from
Mizzou's
Saturday.
schedule is trash. Go look at the schedule. It's terrible.
Strength of conference, not strength of schedule.
Down at number 16,
Where we are.
Travis Hunter and the Colorado Buffaloes, the Heisman
That's
Trophy leader.
So
of
BYU
the
still in front of
At
us, yeah.
Kansas. Kansas is a team that
That's way
nobody
lower than I
wants to see right now because they are on fire.
How about this? The worst preseason prediction I made was that Kansas would be in the playoff. But as it turns out,
They took K-State out.
might decide who is in the playoff.
They're about-
They may not get there themselves.
They're about 4 bounces away from being in the mix.
Yeah, they took Iowa State out, then they took BYU out. Now they've got Colorado.
Texas
A&M.
A&M.
A&M has a really tricky game at Auburn coming up this weekend before the finale against the Longhorns in College Station on the final Saturday of the regular season at 14.
Wow.
This could really be instructive right here. BYU falls 8 spots after losing to Kansas. The Cougars 9-1, but down 8.
They should.
That's a
Like, they should.
significant
BYU
total. And you have to
BYU
wonna
9-1.
it's not
They should.
exclusively about
They're
the
gonna
way
be
BYU looks. Look at that
9-2
game. I
after
mean,
Saturday because I think
really
Arizona
didn't
State
play
got to
that
wax
horrible.
them.
They just couldn't finish in the red zone, but maybe because Kansas State also took another loss, maybe that also factored in as well.
Greg, I think it's more than that. They escaped so many times this year.
Moved up
that
one.
Once you finally lose, I think that can
I think by-
cumulative effect and get you. You agree with that?
Well, no doubt. You think about the Oklahoma State game where they had to come back and win that one. I agree with you.
Yeah, there have been a few of them this year, and BYU, to their credit, has found a way to win them. Still in the mix at 9-1. SMU, number
Knocking on the
13,
door.
I
think they should be
Lashley's
higher.
going to join the show a little bit later on. We'll talk about him. SMU can win at Virginia and get in the ACC.
Where do they have Boise State?
BYU beat SMU.
Number 12.
Head-to-head can't mean everything because we just talked about those SEC teams.
BYU's got to be 12, and then they put Georgia back in, and they got kept Tennessee in.
Can I tell you this?
Nah, Georgia was at 12.
No, Georgia. Oh, I thought Georgia was right on the outside.
I'm just saying.
No, they were at 12 last
But
week.
it's a fair point if you want to stand there and say that. Okay, so Boise State
There he
now
is.
back in at number 12.
So they're
Boise
in.
State is going to be at 12 or 13. It seems like they cannot get above
Tennessee
this
looked
area in the
garbage.
rankings. And again,
Why should
it
they?
only sets up because if teams are ahead of
And
them
they're not out of the-
and they
Tennessee
stay
better
right
be
there,
next,
Reese,
minimum.
It just sets up that the Power 4 will get those top 4 seeds.
And get those buys.
Well, I mean,
Hey, if they put you in timeout and it was on purpose, you better be lucky I didn't see it.
Tennessee, after losing at Georgia on Saturday night, they fall.
I didn't see
4
what
spots to
happened.
number 11.
Oh, you're right. There go
Top
Tennessee.
10 now. At number 10, Georgia Bulldogs, first team out last week, moving up to number 10 after beating Tennessee.
Yeah, wait. Georgia was out last week.
No, first loss out. That means 13.
8 and 2
Oh.
at number 9.
Or they were ranked 12. Bro, I got the rankings right here. They're ranked 12. They got 2 losses. They were in. They weren't in the they weren't in
And this is
the
a perfect spot. When I
actual
saw
playoff.
Tennessee at 11,
Oh.
10, this is a perfect spot for
because
them.
Boise State had the
They
group
did
of
to Georgia
5.
on the
So
field. It wasn't even a
both teams
close game,
didn't
so
win.
you had to have
Because Boise
Ole
State
Miss
was ranked
right there to
outside.
Georgia. Great
They
job
were
by the
ranked.
committee.
At number 8.
They were number 12.
Miami. Now, Miami is not atop the ACC standings in the conference, but Miami, the highest ranked team from the ACC, and Hurricanes, a couple of games in conference, yet they are not yet guaranteed to make conference title game. Alabama moves
Alabama.
up
Ooh,
three
they got
spots.
all SEC teams in this
Mostly
month.
by virtue of the teams around them
Ah,
losing and above
there ain't
them.
gonna be
So
no room for
Alabama,
nobody
now
else.
You go to that circular thing. Alabama beat Georgia, beat Tennessee, but
We already have
Tennessee
4
beat
SEC
Alabama,
teams.
and they're ranked 4 spots behind them. Let's look at number 6.
Crazy.
The Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. We mentioned the game that Notre Dame has against Army this weekend, and they'll finish up against USC on the road. Let's look at the top 5. The Indiana Hoosiers. Schedule ranked below 100. One of the easier ones in the country.
Okay.
But this is a big test for them on
The
Saturday. against
SEC
Ohio
got
State,
5
who
teams
they
in the
belong.
college
This is
football
the only
playoffs.
test
That's
for
crazy.
Indiana in this entire season to prove that they belong. They're in a position to go on the road to Ohio State. Now, they don't even have to win the game, Reese, but they do have to play a close game to
Just so
prove
you know,
that
the
they
dude
belong
talking
with
is
the-
a Ohio State alumni.
You say the same thing about
Oh.
Michigan because their metrics and their schedule compares to what Michigan was last year.
Michigan who?
The Michigan,
The
eventual
500
national
Ball Club
champion.
Michigan, they're not in this show. We got nothing to say about Michigan.
Michigan's gonna beat Ohio State.
Oh, last year. Yeah.
Michigan's gonna beat
Last
Ohio
year's
State.
By
Michigan still had to
Michigan.
beat Ohio
Who's number
State.
4? Reese?
Well, I think that's why we just saw what happened to BYU.
Right.
They had some close games. Indiana hasn't had close games, but Indiana hasn't played tough teams. So we'll find out on Saturday. I think
Ohio
Michigan
State
comes
beat
in
Nebraska by
play
6.
well. Number 4.
Indiana beat Nebraska the week before
Yes,
by 100.
Coming at the hands of
By
Ohio State.
100.
How about number 3?
So it's SEC and
Texas
Big Ten pretty
Longhorns.
much.
This is going to be Big Ten domination for the second straight week in the top 5, as the Longhorns are the highest-ranked SEC team. Ohio State and Indiana on Saturday at the Horseshoe, and Oregon, which the Big Ten went through, I think it was 18 different potential combination scenarios. And the
This
worst that
is
can happen to the
bananas.
Ducks is that they would end up finishing second in the Big Ten. So they're in the
I'm gonna
conference
make so much
championship
money
game,
if
no
we
matter
can
what
do this.
happens in their final game against Washington. So now there are the rankings. Left, you can look at the rankings in the first team out, the second team out, and let's fill in the bracket with the way it looks.
Indiana
Now,
by
this is
over
not
2
a
possessions.
prediction. This is just based on the rankings.
It's Big
How
Ten,
it would
SEC,
give you an
and let's
idea.
drop Notre Dame in
Conference
there.
Champions would look like this: Oregon, Texas, Miami, and Boise State. Because of where Boise State is ranked ahead of BYU from the Big 12. So right now, Boise State would, in fact, maybe there might be a ceiling on the ranking, Joey, but on the seeding, they're enough right now to get that other bye. And then BYU is the 5th team in with the automatic bid.
And it brings into question who wins the Big 12.
Yes.
Who wins the ACC.
Right.
And because these conferences are still wide open, Boise State might have a chance to stay in that 4th spot.
Okay, so let's show you, based on the rankings on the left, who would have home games.
See, that's true now, but when he said it, that wasn't
Are
true.
seeded, not
Because
ranked,
Colorado did not
seeded
control their own
5
destiny.
through 8. Ohio
Not
State,
the playoffs.
Notre Dame,
So
Penn
they could have won
State,
all they wanted to. If they
Indiana,
weren't ranked high enough, they
all
weren't.
would have home games. So let's look at the matchups. Oh, the Big Ten loves.
Nah, they went out, especially if
Some of those
BYU.
SEC teams up
If
there.
BYU
And
loses, then
all
Arizona
of the
State's
SEC teams.
So Arizona
This
State's going to be
scenario
ranked.
would
So that's going to be a
on
ranked
the
win
road.
that Colorado will
Alabama
get in
at
the Big
Notre
12
Dame
title.
in an 8-9 matchup. Georgia would be at Penn State.
Boise State
harkening
can
back
beat a
to
ranked UNLV.
Sugar Bowls of years gone by. And Ole Miss and Indiana, who played the bowl game a couple of years ago, would meet in a 7-10 matchup. So that's what, again, the committee's not predicting who will win the conference championship games. This is simply based on who they think is best right now and who the highest ranked teams are in those respective conferences. Once selection day comes, in order to be in those quarterfinals, again, you have to have won your conference championship game. Those are the only ones eligible
This
for
is
that.
crazy.
So as you look at it
Man,
right now, we
you
saw
got
that BYU took a tumble. We saw how they
SEC and
built
Big
back
Ten
up
taking what,
against
9
the
spots?
reaction.
Well, the first thing, I think if you're
All of
Tennessee, you
them?
got to feel really bad because
That's
you see
crazy.
where Alabama's ranked and the fact that you beat Alabama. That's number one. Number two, if you're Indiana, your margin for error is not very big against Ohio State because they have a Penn State team with 1 loss ahead of you right now. So imagine how they would view
The
you
same
if you had 1 loss also. And they have a comparable opponent in UCLA. Penn State struggled, Indiana dominated. So I think they're telling Indiana, if you go to Columbus and you don't play well, and this is not a close game, even if you beat Purdue and you're 11-1, you are not guaranteed a playoff spot. Those are the 2 things that are really jumping out to me.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Is that as it should be? Would you agree with that given the schedule they've played?
No, Reese, because I go back again. We're looking at Indiana, and we're not used to seeing the IU. Because I go back to last year, Michigan's resume was very similar. When you look at the strength of schedule, when you look at all the metrics, but we gave Michigan the benefit of the doubt. Indiana is not getting that based on the strength of record, and we're coming up all these different reasons why Indiana can't do it. But let's give an opportunity to prove it on the field.
Are we? They're ranked fifth.
That's what I'm saying. They couldn't go anywhere else. You've been saying that since the beginning.
No,
They could have went over
In the
Penn State. They
playoffs,
undefeated.
They can't go any higher.
They are behind a one-loss
They have a
team.
chance.
Right, they're behind an undefeated team.
Prove what they are. Now,
Indiana versus
if you
Nebraska.
believe in
56
what
to 7.
our
Starters
experts
were out
say
in third
about
quarter.
Indiana,
The very
I don't
next
know
week,
about
Ohio
Georgia
State
against
plays
Ohio
them
State.
and wins
We
by
saw what
6.
happened to Florida State last year, Jordan Travis. What could keep Indiana
And
out
that
of
was
this?
at
Getting
Ohio
their
State.
quarterback hurt. We've seen it happen to Florida State last year, having not played anybody.
Or
So
losing by 30
if
keeps
you
them
look
out,
at
too.
if you look at 3, 4, and 5,
Cincinnati got them ready.
Texas,
I
Penn
promise
State,
you.
and Indiana, they literally have played nobody between all 3 teams. The toughest team in that is Vandy. So a lot of this that we're looking at,
Joey
is
Galloway's
eye
going to have to
test,
block me this
because
weekend.
Mark my resume is 3, 4, and
Off of
5.
Twitter
It
and
brings
prove
back
you
the
blocked
idea
me.
of let me not play anybody and be
Matter of fact, let me send my
and
first
be in
shout
a
out.
good position.
I agree with
because
that,
The
yeah.
eye test is going to matter because 3, 4,
But
5 have
that's
played
crazy
nobody,
because
and
the
that includes
SEC only
Indiana.
gets 5
Piggybacking
teams
on
in
the Indiana
because they
conversation just for
credit
a
the
moment.
SEC for
I
playing
think
each other.
Indiana is in a
And it's
position
like,
this weekend.
This ain't the same
to
SEC.
spot the
This
playoffs.
right,
is
this ain't that
They win,
SEC.
but
What are
they
we
have to
talking
win
about
their
here?
opponent.
Vanderbilt was
We
wreaking
cannot
havoc in the
use
SEC this year.
2023 as a reference point for 2024 anymore. It's not comparable. I've heard multiple people doing this.
What
and
is his Twitter?
It's ridiculous.
What part of
because
it's not comparable?
Let me
If we're
tell
going
you
to
what's
bring
What
up
is
comparable.
Joey
Travis,
Galloway's
it's
Twitter?
going to compare.
We can look at I've also seen
I'm
people
gonna ruin your
cherry picking Georgia's strength of schedule from last year and say, well, Georgia's strength of schedule last year compared to Indiana's. Guys, Georgia still had to beat Alabama to get to the SEC champion in the SEC championship.
Tell me
game
who
to get
these
to the
teams
playoff.
got to beat. Tell me who Penn
I
State has to
understand.
beat.
I'm about to get there.
Nobody.
I'm about to get there.
Right.
What
Who
I'm
did
saying
Penn
about
State
Indiana,
beat?
it would be like
Nobody.
us watching
Oh
Georgia
my
lose
God.
to Bama
Illinois
in
and
the SEC championship
Wisconsin?
game, and then still putting Georgia in a position to win the national championship. That's what happens if Indiana loses this game this weekend. There's still that big hurdle. Michigan still had to beat Ohio State. We cannot use strength of schedule from last year.
You said if
and then
Indiana
use it.
loses, what's their big hurdle?
Ohio State is their big hurdle.
No, I'm saying if they lose it though, what's their big hurdle?
They
Ohio
don't
State.
really have one.
They don't
He-
have
they
one.
have one after. He's
Correct,
talking about
which is why we
after
have
Ohio
to
State.
There's one
factor
game
in
left.
strength of schedule this year
What?
more so than in years past, because last year the hurdle existed. We valued conference championships. This year we have to value the fact that not all Big Ten schedules are created equal.
Here's why Florida
Not all
State's
SEC
comparable.
schedules
Because
are
Florida
created
State's
equal.
resume was weak last year.
Vandy is a key win.
And they were highly
Vandy,
ranked.
Vandy
Georgia's
legit.
having an amazing season.
Right.
He
Out
gets
of all the
better.
SEC teams, the
And
3-loss
argument
teams that are ranked,
explodes
Vandy should be
on,
one of them.
does Florida
Yeah,
State
but now you
deserve
look
to
at
get
you
in
got Penn State
without
ranked
a
above
starting
Indiana.
quarterback
They got one
having
loss
a weak
and they
resume?
didn't beat
Now, when you come to
nobody. Penn
Indiana,
State hasn't beat.
they beat nobody. They have no hurdles. If they go to Columbus and lose in Columbus, they literally have beaten nobody in this season. So my point is this.
Ole
If we're
Miss
having
got
an
it.
argument
That's
about
fine.
strength of schedule and what it matters to these teams right now, and you're sitting at 3, 4, and 5 having beaten nobody, then it absolutely matters when you have your chance.
But wait, there is one thing I think that we need to take into consideration with Indiana. We say they've beaten
Ole Miss-
nobody. They've beaten
where
no
is it?
elite teams. But they've done
Oh, no,
what
they had
an
lost to
excellent
they
team
lost
can
to
do.
Kentucky.
Breaks off everybody.
Hammered.
Yes.
They have
absolutely.
Yeah,
hammered
decent
mediocre
defense.
They beat the brakes off of
Now,
This
Michigan.
is great. This
They
tells
beat
me
them.
even
Yeah,
more
they-
Indiana's
they-
gonna
they-
come in and
they-
punch
they-
on
my
Ohio
point is
State.
this.
I can't wait for
If
Michigan
This
to beat Ohio
conversation,
State.
if I'm
you're going
Indiana
to
coach, I'm
say
just playing
If
this.
you play nobody, you have to beat
But that's
the
the thing.
brakes
They
off
don't
of
even need
them.
that. They
Then the one team you played that was a challenge, you didn't beat the brakes off of them. It brings it into question.
Ohio
That's all
State
I'm
is
saying.
also not
Purdue.
good.
Go ahead.
They're 11. If they
Who
beat,
doesn't beat
hold on,
Purdue?
hold on a sec. If they go to the horseshoe and they lose by 14 points,
They're in.
they beat
They're
Purdue.
in.
They're 11-1.
They're in.
14?
Okay, that's again. That's all y'all are saying. If
You're
they go-
saying that
if
they ain't
they're
beat nobody,
11-1
but
and
you
haven't
saying
played
if they
anybody,
go and
we
lose,
can't
they
give
get to
them the
stay
benefit.
in.
I
That's
think they're in. I
crazy.
think they're in either way.
Okay,
Like,
let
that's
me ask you this.
crazy.
You keep bringing
Like,
up
man.
having lost one.
That is
Is
crazy.
not losing a game the most important thing to you, or all of the one-loss teams are ranked ahead of the two-loss teams with a couple of exceptions once you get outside the top 12?
Reese, realizing that none of these schedules are going to be equal. when you're in the Big Ten and the SEC, you can only play who's on the schedule.
I understand
That is all you can do. And when we look at Penn State,
When you
Indiana,
any football
two
team, you
teams in
on
the same conference.
who's on the
They have a
schedule?
common opponent in UCLA. So if you want to judge them by that, they have that. One team housed them, the other team struggled in State College. So all I'm saying is, what are we going to compare them to? We keep saying, to your point, we keep saying strength of schedule. They haven't played.
No,
anybody. At some
SEC
point,
as
they're
a
in the Big
conference
Ten.
has better lower, but the
That's what
top
they
are
are.
not
Okay,
what they used to.
okay, right.
This is amazing.
Let's do this.
I've never heard
This
Bo
is
respect
this
the
is
Big
all
Ten like
about
this.
numbers. Who's the better team? Doesn't that play into it? Can't you guys have all played?
Is
at such a high
Indiana
level
We got
better
the
than
film on
Georgia
that.
or
We-
Alabama?
Are they better than them?
Is Indiana
Yes.
better than? We can do this all day.
No,
Is
no, no,
Indiana
but
better?
Can you answer the question?
Tell
Are they
tell
better?
Joey Galloway hop on here.
On a
and
neutral
we'll
field,
go
Georgia's probably
fucking
favored.
through.
That answered my question.
I don't care
On a
how
neutral
long he
field,
played
they're
in the
favored.
league.
Okay, so my point is,
All he knew how to do was
when
run
you
straight.
start
Dog.
talking undefeated versus
I can't
one
wait.
loss versus two loss,
Oh
our
my God.
goal, the committee's goal, is
Nothing.
to get the
Being
12
undefeated means
best
nothing.
teams in this thing. So yes, when you have 106 strength of schedule, then it comes into question.
But
And
who's
when you
Penn
have to
State
play
beat?
one team, one tough team in a season, it comes
The
into
Wisconsin team that
question
almost
because
just beat
the-
Oregon.
because the SEC is a gauntlet, and it isn't just who you
Oregon
play,
been fighting
it's who
for
you
their
play
life
after you've had to play a Georgia,
every
a
week.
Texas, a Alabama, a Ole Miss.
It's such a
All
gauntlet.
these
Texas
matter.
hasn't played anybody.
I've never heard you respect the Big Ten like this, and I appreciate
It's such a gauntlet. Texas'
Yeah,
best win is
it's a-
Vanderbilt.
That's what I said.
The whole point. The whole
That's
point
what I
is.
said.
The whole point is because of these expanded conferences, you have to evaluate each team. We shouldn't.
No,
we
man,
fall
they're
into
trying
the
to do
trap
too
here,
much,
and I let you
man.
guys fall into the trap. We're just evaluating.
Joey
the
Galloway
SEC
ran
teams
straight.
against each other.
He
The
ran a
SEC teams
4-1.
to be evaluated
206.
against
Let's see how fair had to come in.
against whoever,
He ran straight.
regardless of what conference
You're
they're
trying
in.
to set the
But their
record straight.
strength of schedule, by
Man.
almost every strength of schedule metric you look at, better. Most of them. Now Texas is mediocre. You're right. Texas
And
needs to perform.
y'all saw where we
And
got SMU.
Indiana,
I think
people
SMU's a
say that,
problem.
well, we got to make the results of the game matter.
You do not want to
Results
match
of the
up
game
with
matter, or
SMU
Indiana
in
wouldn't
that
be in this
offense.
conversation. It wouldn't be with 106
Yes.
schedule. They've won the games. They've been impressive. That's why it matters. The games are mattering because they're ranked fifth. Heather Dinich does a great job covering all of this. She keeps a much calmer head than the four of us. Most of the time, you try to evaluate what this. So, Heather, you've seen the latest edition of the rankings. Obviously, it's a big deal
Man.
that Boise State
he
at the
made
moment
plays.
would project to
Fast
have a
as
bye
hell.
into the quarterfinals. What else do you see?
Well, I see that the ACC is
It
in a
didn't
better
matter that they
position
struggled with
than the
FCS
Big
Idaho.
12, and here's why.
Didn't
I wanna
matter that they
remind
struggled with
people
Boise
how
State.
important conference
Didn't
championship games
matter
are.
that they
And
almost
that's the
lost
one
to
time of the
Wisconsin,
whole
who's
season
5
that
and
the
5.
entire college football playoff selection committee is together watching those games. And if SMU beats Miami, I think that they jump in there and they get one
I
of
think
those first
SMU's gonna
round
win
byes.
the
Whereas
title
it's
game.
much more of a question if you have Colorado
Yeah.
all the way down there. I want to say they're 16
Yeah,
against a
BYU.
BYU team that's
BYU
already
legit,
out. Then
especially their
you
defense.
bring into question what we have here, which is Boise State continuing to hold on to that first round bye as one of the 4 highest ranked conference champions. But here's another point to make, guys. Notre Dame Navy.
Hey, Nick, what's
right?
the 2I?
Who is the biggest, excuse me, Army, Notre Dame Army, if by chance Notre Dame loses that game, you
SMU
know who
for
should
real.
be the biggest Army fan right now? Tennessee and anyone else on that bubble, because I don't think that Notre Dame can survive a second loss. I certainly am not going to pick the Irish to lose to Army, but if
Yeah,
they
and I've
did,
been
every
an
team on
SEC
the
fan
bubble, their hopes
my whole life,
increase a little
but
bit. I think those are
someone's got to
2
give
of
at
the
some
big
point.
points out of this.
Heather, it's a great point. Notre Dame right now projects
agree.
to have a home game. And remember, the Irish can't be seeded higher
Long
than
time, for
5
sure.
because they don't have a
That
conference.
speed
to
did
win.
not go.
They also play USC. I think any loss would really put the Irish in trouble, whether it be Army or USC in the finale coming up a week from Saturday. College football playoff top 25. You know, we've got 2 more of these before the real.
They don't have a choice but to let Colorado win. Colorado's win. They're in.
Yeah, Colorado win. They in. Colorado owns their own destiny. Bus win, they in. I'm looking at the schedule. I'm like, I like the Bus pretty much against anybody you want to line up with first.
So yeah, these are our rankings. And yeah, I definitely like our rankings much better. The SEC. How many SEC we got in the top 10? 1, 2, 3, 4. And that might even be. But the fact Penn State is number 4.
And with a 1 loss and the strength of schedule they have, and he's sitting there arguing about strength of schedule. If I'm the other conferences, man, at some point I'm like, I'm not even interested because you got 5 SEC teams and 4 Big Ten teams. and you got 12 spots. What are we talking here?
And if Boise State wins out, they're going to be ahead of Colorado. They're going to get the bye. Yeah, they're gonna get the bye. Get the bye because their only loss is to the number 1 team in the country, and it's by 3 points. Like, you can say what you want about their Mountain West, but their only loss was by 3 points to the number 1 team in the country. Hey, J-Dot, when have I been wrong? When?
Sick work.
You know that tweet that got about 200,000 views?
J-Dot's an Oregon guy, William McBride.
You know that tweet that got about 200,000 views? Because I told everyone that Indiana would dog walk Nebraska, and that was before Nebraska had a loss. And when they played Indiana, I believe they only had 1 loss when they played Indiana. And then what? I can't wait, man. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Must control it everything here on out.
Man. There's 2 undefeated teams. One of them almost lost to a FCS school. Boise State and Wisconsin. But since it's Oregon, then it's okay being there, right? Y'all got to learn how to watch, how to see with your eyes, and not just go out.
Wow, I'm sure there's a lot of people here who thought we was crazy when we said 10-2 is the bust. They need to.
They all
remember. There's no way the bus can make it. You should be happy with becoming bowl eligible. Remember them days? We have to play some of them videos. I'm gonna have to go clip it up.
Remember that, J-Dot? Remember. Oh yeah, JMU needs to be in there too. I'm tired of all this Power 4 talk, knowing that they be getting punched on. Like, come on, man. I never thought Nebraska was good. But they almost beat Ohio State the following week. They lost by 6 points, 14-20 to Ohio State. So Nebraska's not good. Indiana smoked a not good team, but then Ohio State struggled with them. And then Oregon really shouldn't have even won that game against Ohio State. We keep it man. No, you're literally a subscriber. You care. Like, you took time out of whatever you're doing to sit here in front of your phone or TV and watch me. You care a lot.
So what you predict?
You care. They should have won. They definitely should have won. Been smacking teams. The games haven't been close.
Bro, they act like like it's been a struggle for Indiana.
Indiana was down 0-10 against Michigan State. Everybody blowing in the second quarter. Everyone tweeted at me. I said Indiana's gonna win by at least 2 touchdowns. What the score ended up being? 47-10. Love it. J-Dot, Indiana has like multiple offensive linemen up for national awards, right?
Oregon and Ohio State front 7.
You think Oregon and Ohio State's front 7 is better than Michigan's? Michigan's 2 D tackles, they're top 5 D. Come on now. See, we're getting to a point where we're just talking to talk. We just come on. We gotta lock in. Tucson, appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. Army or Notre Dame. As in what? Colorado to be top 10.
Win the championship. I mean, win the Big 12 conference.
Miami can get knocked off. One SEC team's going to get knocked off. They'd have to beat BYU anyways. They should be top. They should. Well, we got to go after. Yeah, they should get top 10. They should. Nebraska played Ohio State the week after they played Indiana. That had nothing to do with no 5 straight home games. Come on, man. What's up? They struggled with Michigan. J-Dot, tell me about Wisconsin's offense that Oregon beat by 3. Indiana won by more than 3. Tell me about Idaho's offense. Oh, okay.
We'll have Oregon on the ropes.
Let me know something, because I don't watch a lot of football. Let me know something. You think Indiana will struggle with Idaho? What? Wisconsin? Michigan got one of the top defense. They got the top 10 rush defense in all of college football. Come on, man. Whoa, that's a comment. That's a comment.
A little bit more than that, though, bro. A little bit more than that. Salute Cisco. Man, love them buffed and prime slips.
Yeah, the only time they traveled was against Michigan State. Was good, but men only watch buffed and prime. A lot of people just talk nonsense. You guys educate, keep it real. We always, always.
Why y'all not? You could just sense Oregon. Williams coming. It's like the bat signal goes up in the sky. Williams like, somebody said Oregon. Gotta get in.
Michigan don't have a quarterback. Who's Wisconsin's quarterback? I bet you can't name him. I bet you can't.
But this is great.
Just highlights. Just highlight. That's why, like, yeah. Like, I want to do an Indiana breakdown, but I don't want to show too much before this game. And I know all of Indiana's defensive coaches follow me. So I want to go too in depth. But I'm going to show you the one dude who just had, 6 tackles for loss in one game? Yeah, like, oh, man, I love it here. I love it here. I love it here. Who has Texas played? Vandy?
And
Vandy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He always going to appear. So we're going to pull up these rankings so we can look at them.
He does, bro. MBJ. Hey, William comes out of nowhere when you say Oregon.
Special notifications, man.
He's like, oh, Oregon. I gotta get where I gotta go.
Since y'all wanna see these rankings.
It's my bad.
Which are terrible rankings.
It's my bad signal.
Yeah, he for sure got a bad signal.
I know, it's just like the minute you mumble Oregon.
Matter of fact, just real quick for y'all. Gosh, this is crazy. This is actually crazy. Yeah. Here's the official rankings. Did they update it? Yeah. These are the official ones. Tulane moved up a ton. Arizona State, as they should. Iowa State. Penn State, trash.
Yeah, I don't know why. One loss Penn State ahead of a undefeated Indiana is crazy.
Alabama over Miami is crazy. Ole Miss.
Ole Miss might possibly be the best team in the SEC.
And I got a $400,000 bet that is still active.
They think you just be talking to talk, and I realized long ago you be
$400,000 bet on 6 conference champions. Nobody else got that. I promise you, nobody else got that. Still very alive. Ole Miss is one of them. SMU is one of them. Colorado's one of them. Tulane's one of them. Who else? There's one team that's a little bit scary. A little bit. We can make it though. We gotta fight. We gotta fight the team in the MAC. There's one I gotta fight. Dang, TK, I usually ride with you, but I don't know about this one with Indy at 1. But much respect, bro. Hey, appreciate it, fam. Y'all gonna see this weekend. Y'all, since when have I got on here and talk to talk? Like, well, y'all know right now. Remember everyone that I was talk about D'Angelo Bonds?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Like, you not remember they swore up and down I was talking about Tyler Barron. Remember that everybody swore I was talking about Nebraska. Everybody's like, oh, you need to change your name to Buffton Huskers. I tried to. They were 17. Colorado 17 last week. Coach K was good. Yeah, you missed it.
What's up, Coach K?
Nothing to see. Nothing to see. Devin said we did. We need to do the math of little Timmy so we can find the difference between the Indiana-Nebraska game and when I got to know. And it wasn't even different parts of the season. It was week to week. So that's a crazy one. A very crazy one. Yeah, we're going to have some fun reviewing film tomorrow. I tell you that.
MBJ, everybody asking if we gonna watch live watch party for the Indiana. I'll be live in Huntsville after the turkey drive. We gonna be watching the game for sure.
My question is, do people think I haven't watched film on these teams?
My question is, have they watched film on these teams? The way they feel so strongly about it. I don't know what they're basing their opinion off of. I'm just so much Ohio State, Oregon, Indiana.
They should have lost to Penn State. Like, should have easily lost to Penn State. Like, this is crazy. This is actually crazy. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, we're gonna see. But it's about to get spicy, man. It's about to get spicy. Not sure. This is the most I've been locked. This is the most I've been for sure locked into the college football season. I wouldn't mind the 5 spot for Colorado because we get to watch an extra game. Get the bye.
Get the bye. We play for the bye. Oof. Even though we come out looking like we ain't practice after our bye.
Hey, I'm like, maybe I'm dumb, so I might need to stop. I might need to stop putting money on that game. I might need to stop. I respect you. You remind me of a big bro. That says a lot, but India is not number one if they beat Ohio State. They still aren't number one. Who's number one? Again, the the Oregon State, or the Oregon that struggled with the G5 team and almost lost the FCS team in Wisconsin. Come on, man. Just wait.
Yeah, man.
Hey, it's not.
There you go. You got to leave with that, bro. Oh, hey, hold on. Not the rent money. Not the rent money, buddy.
Can get a bye if Boise State loses. It's gonna be impossible to put Colorado above Boise State. It's gonna be impossible. And boy, that's gonna hurt Colorado fans even more. They already hate Ashton Genty. Oh my gosh, they're gonna lose it. Haven't seen a lot of Kansas, but from what I've seen, the quarterback will give us the most problem with his feet. The quarterback has a terrible offensive scheme he's in. He's legit. Jalen Daniels, he can play. He can play. They don't put him in a good situation to win at all, but he can play, man. He can play for sure. I like him. The receivers, they're not gonna get separation. It is what it is.
SMU is very underrated.
Yes,
I like that MPJ or not MPJ. OC Finn. I like that.
Everybody gets a bye anyways. The first college football playoff game is like December 20th.
No, what he's saying is how shaky we look after a bye.
No, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. Everybody gets a bye.
Oh, well,
so it doesn't matter. Nobody plays the week after the championship game. So everybody already has a bye as far as skipping weeks. Yeah, not the rent money, man. How many of y'all get that? No.
Don't tread on me.
Yeah, they fries, man. Benny, T-Cal, they don't know you that man. Been with you guys since June. Buffton Prime is on point. Love you guys. Appreciate you.
Appreciate that, Benny. Appreciate that.
Yeah, SMU can play.
Very underrated.
Yeah, this defensively, I don't think Colorado will have problem. I trust Colorado's defense to be able to adapt to any problems that they may face against Kansas. I'll say it that way. I trust the defense to be able to adapt to anything. No update on Hodge from us. Army's already lost a bunch of, or does Army play Notre Dame? Or is that
I think they play coming up. Or maybe it's Navy. I know.
One of them got to play Notre Dame.
Army plays Notre Dame Saturday.
Yeah.
9-0 Army, 9-1 Notre Dame.
I didn't know Army's still undefeated. That's Navy.
Undefeated going into Notre Dame. Come on, Army. God, beat Notre Dame. That'd be great.
Colorado could absolutely beat Ohio State. Man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I feel like I feel like if you see the Buffs in the college football playoffs, you better run and hide. I tell you, it ain't gonna be pretty.
Preston very much got hurt. There's no, it's on film. Yeah. Because Miami's defense isn't good. Colorado's defense can play with anybody, man.
Best defense in the league. Best defense in college football right there.
Finally saw LeJounte in some mock drafts as a 3rd to 5th round pick. That's still too low. Yeah, Keaton Wade's still playing.
He said, man, you can have this red shirt. Let me keep going to do what I do. That's huge for us.
It depends on a lot. Depends on a lot. Would you spy the quarterback with Carter since he basically been playing linebacker last couple weeks? I do not believe in quarterback spies ever.
I like Sam on the edge, and I think Arden Walker. They play real good on the edge.
Colorado's D-line can play with anybody. It can play with anybody.
Oh, I'll take our D-line against Carson Beck all day, every day. Cover your ears, D. I just got to drop that truth. CU defense is really different. And the only thing about the offense is we just don't know who's going to show up. That rhythm, that's slow.
Exactly, Dre. If you need a quarterback spy, just play zone.
And I think we're going to be in zone.
T-Cal, you touching Indiana money line? I told you what I'm touching. It would scare you to death.
It be called Indiana money line T.
The only reason I haven't placed more money on that game with FanDuel is because I reached the max. They will not let me put another dime on it. So I have to move over. Do y'all think we should play Jalen Wester for speed? He gonna be in there.
Yeah, but you're not messing with the law firm, bro. I mean, you know.
I put Colorado won the Big 12 in April plus 4,000 odds. That's what I got too, plus 4,000. Yeah, I put 150. I put 150 to win 6,000.
Imagine if you had Arizona State too. By the way, you'd be.
Yeah, I mean Arizona State gonna be a dogfight. They're gonna be a dogfight. Yeah, I mean it. Oh, you're talking about what Coke's back? Yeah, I'm excited to see Shane Coke's back. He's been gone for a minute. Can we get an update on Rain Buell? That's what I want to know. He's been gone since Baylor. Like it's been forever, man.
Man, we might watch party to watch party. Y'all might get the first Buffalo Pride marathon going.
Man, and Jalen Daniels isn't a bad quarterback at all. And Colorado hasn't struggled with scrambling quarterbacks really, but he's the best thrower out of the scrambling quarterbacks we played, hands down.
And don't sleep on Devin Neal.
Yeah, 200 likes, crazy. It doesn't look like Daniel's going to be back. Doesn't look like.
I think he's a ride.
So is Preston Hodge playing this week? I don't believe so. T-Cal, can we get Colorado to stop running with emotion? And do you think Amari will keep the spot over Shane? I mean, I think they'll be rotating regardless. But you can definitely get him to stop running emotion. I can definitely be done.
I think the president's gonna be happy Shane Coates' back is BJ Green. He can get back to his position.
I don't think you can medical, and I'm almost a gajillion % positive you can't do that unless they change the rules. I don't think you can medical and play in the playoffs. That defeats the point of the medical. I know you can redshirt and play in the playoffs, but I highly doubt you can medical and play in the playoffs. But who knows? I'm not sure.
They did say Michael's playing this week, though. Michael Welch is back.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got to run the ball.
Still hurt. Well, Dayon got surgery, so we saw that. My prediction for Colorado in college football playoff is we beat Oregon in the semis, then we lose to Indiana in the conference finals, sadly. If CU fix the offense, we can win the national championship. I think we can beat anyone if we don't beat ourselves. Hopefully, Pat Dion finds some new plays or still them. George plays it still. BYU's defense is legit. Their defense is legit.
That Arizona State team, man, like I'd rather see BYU in that conference championship than that Arizona State. But once again,
I think BYU
defense in the nation.
I think BYU by far has the best secondary we've played against. By far. Yeah, I think by far has the best secondary. Yeah, Arizona State's tough.
Yeah. It's gonna be Colton, huh?
I prefer put Colton outside and put Travis inside. Does anyone know the status of Isaiah and Dallin? Not sure. But I'm not sure. Is Colton Hood starting? After what I've seen against the so-called best wide receiver in the country, he should be subbing where Preston's in the slot. I mean, Colton's been playing in the slot, but he's definitely most comfortable outside. Yeah, still plays. Utah's defense wasn't good. Just make that clear. Not good. They weren't. I know people love statistics. Utah's defense was not good. We said they weren't good. They're not better than Nebraska's defense. They're not better than Baylor's defense. I'm not even a fan of Kansas State's like that. I don't know if there's better than Kansas State's, but yeah, no, their defense isn't good. I can't even lie. And y'all, if the team's good in certain situations, I'm gonna tell y'all that before the game. At no point did I say, yeah, this Utah defense is for real. They weren't. They were not. Yes, BYU secondary is better than Kansas secondary. Yes.
It's Matador week. Run to the left.
Isaiah practice today. Google says medical red shirts can play in postseason games. Make sure that's not Google AI, because Google AI will just straight up lie to you. They will lie. Yeah, we're gonna see how that plays out, man. Colorado wins out, beat Ohio State, then Hill Green, Bentley stop Jensen the next round. I like Colorado in the playoffs till semifinals, then it's gonna get real. Yes, that's really the real benefit is who the playoff rankings are ranking in the top four.
Mm-hmm.
It's sweet. You make it to the top four, you might be excited as far as who you play in that top four round. How do you feel about Kirkland and other Clemson starters? Hey, apparently they're not, from what Colorado goes by, they must not be shown in the practice. So that's all we got. That's all we can take.
Facts.
I liked Cincy's. I liked 3 of their DBs, but yeah, BYU's way better than Cincinnati. But they were solid. They were solid. I want to say Cincy's defense is better than Utah, though. Would love to see some Texas routes.
Bet you will. We pulled that field. The first play was a Texas route.
Again, make sure y'all actually is not Google AI. I'm telling you, as someone who medical redshirted, that when I was playing, you could not. Like my coach got mad because I had posted a video of me dunking right after the season ended, and he said that they could pull my. He was mad because he thought they could pull my medical red shirt for that. Because the point of medical red shirt is you're completely out for the season. In New World, yeah, I got to see it. Y'all done told us a lot of stuff in here that shit's been aggressively false. So I personally have to see it. If you can show me in the rule book or somewhere, I will fully believe you. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I have to see it. Preston can't get that third interception for nothing. He missed the one Hood caught. That was a while ago. I do not like the Wildcat wrinkle personally, but hey, whatever we see. Yeah, that was hilarious. When Nicholas and Patreon said that
the very first play was
Pat Shurmur never ran Texas routes with the running back. He like 5 plays in Texas route.
Oh man.
Isaiah Hargett, he's nice. Yeah. Check on the NCAA, not Google AI, because Google AI will tell you a bunch of things. Google AI will get you thrown in jail. He'll get you thrown in jail. Ooh, that's a comment. Would love more mesh for sure. Late to live. What's up? Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, we saw that. He had to torch it. He's having a heck of a season. He had to let that go up in smoke.
Yeah, he's balling. Shador said Utah defense did nothing they previously put on film. Is that true? Let me tell you.
Who's next? Do your words match your video?
Yeah, this for my boy TKL, CT the fan. Yeah, we on that buff train, man. Yeah, the boys, they put it down. I watch them every day. Hey, they gonna put you on a belt, or they gonna put you down there where you belong. They ain't gonna care for you. Nah, they ain't gonna care for you. Yeah, they gonna love on you. They gonna tell you what to do to get yourself better.